Hi there, good night. Here I am back again with another video, except tonight it's raining and it's the perfect time for scary stories. But then another fun fact about Guyana is that every time it rains, we get blackout. Like the electricity just cut out. So if this video isn't uploaded tonight, then it would be tomorrow. Now to the drawing, I am going to be doing a ballerina theme for as long as I can. I did this drawing in 2017 when I was still in high school, and I decided I would draw it again just to see if I've improved in any way. Now in the first drawing, her hair was open and flowing. However, I fell in love with the braided rainbow hair, and I just love it so much that I decided I was gonna incorporate it into this drawing too. And I don't know, back then I had this huge obsession with ballerinas, so that's why I have so many of them in my sketchbook, my very old sketchbook. Anyway, right off from the beginning, the first problem I had again was with braids. Why are braids so hard to draw? They're like my arch nemesis. Anyway, I really like this pose. However, I had a bit of a difficult time remaking it. I think her neck's a bit too long now standing here looking at it. But then in the original drawing, it does look like her neck is too long too, so I can't really complain there. I like how her eyes turned out in this one, even though it's closed, because the original it didn't look like that. The eyelashes were just like pasted down onto her. I colored the original with wood markers when I first got them. I don't know if you call them wood crayons or wood markers. I don't know. I don't know the correct name. I think I can check on one of the packets, and they're called color pencils. Okay, so I used color pencils for the first one, and again, I don't have a kneaded eraser, so erasing this was a bit of a, well, especially when you have to get rid of those tiny little leftovers from the eraser. Now the rainbow hair, I decided instead of using the color pencils, I used my watercolor. Like I said, this set is all I could find right now, since one of the best places to buy stuff from is currently closed. And I really tried blending it in together. So what I did was that when I put the next color down, I went over in between with the brush without anything on it, just water on the brush, to try to blend that out evenly. And I noticed it worked for a bit, but then when I got to the end, you could really see that it wasn't blending that well. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Anyway, something that could have done different was that I think I used up too much time with the orange and the yellow and then the red, and I barely had time for the other colors, and I forgot green. How can I forget green? So this is something, well, I'm not gonna redo this one. I am happy with the results, and I think it came out rather well. So comparing it to the first one I did, I noticed that her legs were in a bit of an angle, and I didn't add that back here. Her legs are straight in this one, but in the old one it had a bit of an angle to them. If you can get what I'm saying. I don't know how she's balancing, but she is. And some other stuff that I'm just noticing is that, well, something that I wanted to add was a tutu since the other video, but I keep forgetting to add it in, so maybe I'm gonna have to add that in. Also, I really don't know if you're hearing the scary story I'm hearing, but if you are, it's a really wonderful one. It's I found a secret room. Oh, I found a secret room under my kitchen. And it's done by Dr. Kirpen. I think that's how you pronounce it. And yeah, I love listening to stories from this channel. I was listening to one last night where it was my little tongue was put under lockdown. I can't remember the full story of it, but that one was also really nice. And I was also, after that story last night, I also started watching Swamp Thing, which was really, it was good, but the fact that they killed my favorite character, it wasn't so nice. I mean, they turned him into a swamp creature, and he's never coming back, so there's not really much to look forward to.
No subterranean room.
Oh, as you can see in the video by now, you can actually see that it's not blending into each other so well. Maybe because I moved from very light colors to very deep colors so fast. I really don't know. Also, her, I don't know what you call these things. They're not tutus. I really can't remember their name, but that very paste onto your body type of clothing. It was purple or like a maroon color in the first drawing, and her hair was brown with a little bit of blonde inside, and she was wearing pink ballerina shoes. But this one I changed the color a bit. I know I should have just stuck to the original color, but I wanted to play with it a bit and see what I could have done different, and I did. Also, the first drawing I noticed that I can't really tell where her ears is, and I made a mistake with the chin. Comparing these two together, there's a lot of differences, but it's very fine details. I mean, you've got to really look at it to notice the differences. Also, I don't know if you can hear the kids in the background. My neighbor has her grandkids over, and where I am, it's very close to their outside space, so like it's very loud. Where I am, it's pretty much loud all the time. There's no peace and quiet. The only time I can get peace and quiet is if I put on my headphones and turn the music up really loud, then I can actually get it. This is not a residential neighborhood or any kind, so it's always loud. I mean, sometimes it's nice to have the loud noise, but then other times it's just really annoying. Something that I don't really like with painting, it's that how do you distinguish certain patterns from the other? Like, for example, her hand around that area, that's a lace that's wrapped around her neck. It's not attached to the arm, but if I'm going to be painting it in black, how would I know that it's not attached? Would it be all in the same thing or what? And I really struggle with that one a lot. I guess you call it shading. I don't really know how to do that so much. Like I said, I'm still learning, and I'm just figuring as I go along. And quarantine has basically been so boring that there's nothing more left to do. So I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun here. Yes, I'm a nervous person. I get nervous very easily, and I just ramble off and I don't know what to say. So I'm gonna try to keep it to the painting. Oh, something that I was mentioning about my sister who used to paint and draw, and I would do it with her. Well, my dad used to paint and draw too, and we used to do it together. It's actually where my passion from drawing comes from. It was something that he did, and it's a way to be close to him. So that's why I do this. There's not really much more to say about this piece. It's just a ballerina, a rainbow ballerina. And I know you're probably gonna find me boring or not. Maybe the video of Trixie was a bit more entertaining. Speaking of Trixie, she's been walking around the room and her mom keeps moving her. She's not hiding her because you can still see her, but she moved her, she moved her to the kitchen and then she moved her back into the room, and it just keeps going like that. Right now her mom's stalking around me. I don't know what she's up to. I don't know if she's even paying attention to what I'm saying, but she's stalking around me. Actually, we had another cat. His name was Adam, but my boyfriend refused to call him Adam. Maybe I'll put a video with him, and in the next video I will tell you what happened to Adam. Oh, about the skin color, I just realized on camera certain parts look yellow. Like I said, I'm using yellow, red, and white to mix to get the skin color. That's it's better than before where I used pink and white only to get skin color. But yeah, that's what I'm using, and I don't know how to change that. Maybe I'm going to need to look at some more videos on how to get the right skin texture. Oh, her face from this angle does not look nice. It really does not. It looks weird. It looks extremely weird, and all the features that I was so proud of. You know what I am not proud of? Her nose. Her nose looks like I just slapped a triangle on. But the first nose looks so cute. It looks like a nice little dot. But this one looks like a triangle on her face, and I cannot go back and change that. But her eyes look pretty. You cannot see much of her eyes. They look awful in the video. Her shoes look pretty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to that one. Her shoes look pretty, and her hair. I like her hair so much. When I was younger, I always wanted my hair done like that, but my mom would never let me. Also, in our school, you can't go to school with colored hair. So that was another reason why. This background piece was that I thought that it looked too plain with her just dancing there. So I decided to put like this melting rainbow behind her. Like, no, the rainbow's melting. What is it melting into? I have no idea. It's like Skittles melting. Some of my favorite colors are in this too. If you guys don't notice, I love pink and purple and blue. I don't really like red that much. Like, I used to when I was little, but then while growing up, for some reason, I just started hating red. I don't know, I never liked red. And the next color I don't really like would be orange. Obviously would be orange since I don't like red. But I think it would be green too. I don't like green. If I see it with plants, sure. But looking at it just like that, like if I have to choose a green dress or a green dress or a purple dress, I think I'm gonna choose the purple dress. Or a green dress or a plastic bag, I'm gonna choose the plastic bag. Maybe because I attended a school where my uniform was green, and so seeing it every day and wearing it every day just kind of makes me hate the color. I wore a green uniform. It's like I just stopped recording and I continue speaking. I was telling you about about my school uniform, the dress with the pleat at the front that is not fitted to your body. And so that became my hatred of green. And when we're nearing the end of this video, and as always, please leave a like and subscribe. Turn on that notification to know when I post another video. And I am really happy with how this came out, and maybe you guys can try this, give it a shot, see if you can do it. really just put it in your own style and do it how you think it would look good. So I would just like to end this video saying take care, have fun, and enjoy your quarantine, and make sure to stay safe and follow the quarantine orders. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your quarantine. Bye!